Hey everybody, Genevieve here to talk about our full moon in Virgo that is coming up very early Saturday morning here on the East Coast. It's going to be about 3:15 in the morning. I hope all of you have enjoyed the energy the last couple of weeks since our Aquarius new moon. For most of us, it should have felt like a pretty easygoing, friendly, cooperative time with maybe some unexpected changes, but mostly for the good and beneficial to the welfare of all. So, our Virgo full moon that is happening on Saturday is actually going to be bringing a bunch more unexpected changes, some good, some bad, depending on, where the stars fall in your personal astrological charts, or what's personally going on in your life at the time. But before I get to that, I just want to welcome all of our new members. We had quite a few that joined just today, just this morning. So thank you and welcome. I hope you enjoy our group. Just briefly, and you'll probably see this in other areas in the group page, but what I do, I'm Genevieve, and I'm an astrological and spiritual consultant. I make custom essential oil blends for each new and full moon, which are available for purchase. I also will make anybody a customized blend depending on your needs, whether it is physical health related, emotional related, or even specifically for your own astrological chart. I also do astrology charts, obviously, and I also cleanse homes using sage to smudge your home. So you'll hear just in addition to discussions about essential oils here, we talk a lot about astrology, we talk a lot about crystals, we talk a lot about energy cleansing and the like. So I hope you enjoy it. So last year at this time for the Virgo full moon, I made an oil blend called the Reaper, and it still is going to work really, really good anytime you get the Pisces energy. Hi Pisces, welcome to your season. It just happened a few days ago, so we're now in Pisces season, and the full moon is in Virgo on Saturday. Whenever you get the water sign Pisces energy with the Virgo earth energy working together, the vibe is very, for the most part, spiritual, but grounded. It's very kind of otherworldly at times. It can be hardworking, productive, but there is an emotional quality to it, which during the changes that are coming under this full moon sometimes can be disruptive emotions, because let's face it, a lot of people, myself included sometimes, do not like change. They fear change. They resist change even when it is for their own good. So again, this full moon is all going to be about sudden, unexpected changes, disruptive changes that you're going to have to either adapt to, or, well, you'll have no choice but to adapt to them. However, how you react to the changes and how they affect you is entirely up to you, as always. So this oil blend that I created is really just going to help you embrace change. Again, last year at this time, we were just learning about or just beginning to feel the effects of COVID-19 globally and here in the United States, and we were scared. We knew something big was on the horizon, it was happening, and we were in a state of panic almost. We didn't know what to do. And yes, it has brought a lot of sickness and death and changes to the way that we live. And most of us don't like it. We don't like it at all, of course, but we've had to learn. We're forced to adapt to it. So along those themes, this year it's not going to be nearly as bad. As if anything, the changes are going to be much more positive. We're heading in a more positive direction, but the energy is still the same, where the changes may be sudden and abrupt, unexpected, that we're not prepared for, and we might not want to adapt, or we might not be ready to have this change forced upon us. So the blend, the Reaper, is really in reference to don't fear the Reaper. The Reaper symbolizes death. It also obviously symbolizes the Virgo, of harvesting, of the ending of things, the ending in the case of Virgo, of the summer growing season and transitioning into fall, where it feels like some things are dying, but it's actually a rebirth. You can't have growth and transformation and positive outcomes without going through a period of uncomfortable change. So, also, I want to note that we have a 9-month-old puppy named Merlin who's actually getting neutered tomorrow, about 12 hours before this full moon. So, yet another example of don't fear the Reaper, because while he might be very scared while he goes to the vet to have this procedure done, and the change is definitely going to be extreme compared to what he's used to now, overall it's going to be a positive change going forward in the future, because he's not a hunting dog, he is a family dog, and we have a female dog, and we really need him to kind of grow out of his puppy stage and be a more calm, gentle dog with other animals as well as our household and the objects in it, right? So you know and that's another just kind of example of what this change and what this transformation represents. So just a few quick notes on that. It is going to be challenging for a lot of people, the changes that are thrust upon us. In a lot of cases, in some examples, governments are changing and changing rules, changing policies, changing the way things are done. And some people don't like those changes. They might have difficulty obeying or adapting to those changes. And but if you rebel or you revolt against it too much, watch that tendency to do that if that's you, because it could bring about sudden endings, unexpected endings in either career or relationships. However, if there is positive change that you would like to occur at this time, it is a good time to implement that. There is energy to support that. But whatever you do, do not try to force it. Just be adaptable, be flexible, be patient, be loving and forgiving, and allow the changes to happen to you. It's a great time to break bad habits and unhealthy or even boring relationships, or again, maybe a job situation, career that you just feel stuck in. It's a dead end situation. Again, if you're not ready to adapt or willing to go with the flow and adapt to changes, sometimes change is forced upon you, and you need to prepare yourself for that. Okay. We also have a lot of other planetary action going on. Again, as always, Uranus is in Taurus, and it's the great bringer of change, and it's disruptive. Neptune, which rules Pisces, Neptune being the god of the underworld or under the sea, right, is transiting and going into a different sign, which, remember, the outer planets don't change position, change signs too often. They're often more of a generational influence that's felt. So these can be also disruptive changes, especially to older generations that have dealt with the status quo, have dealt with things the way that they were for a very long time and are comfortable with it. And again, just a reminder that change can be uncomfortable, but progress cannot be made without change and without disruption and chaos. Okay. There's a good aspect with Saturn, though, which is the taskmaster and the kind of disciplinarian, where this is a good time to rid yourself of responsibilities that are no longer yours, that it's no longer a burden for you to carry. And it might feel like a comfortable burden because you've been carrying it for so long, so it might be hard to let go of. But take it as an opportunity to lessen responsibilities that no longer belong to you. All right. It's the only way, again, to make way for new, exciting changes and opportunities. So again, that's kind of the energy of where this new moon is going, or this full moon is going to go. Virgo, very much an earth sign, a sensual, likes home, is indeed a hard worker. Pisces, an emotional water sign, but it's very spiritual, also very sensual, passionate. So emotions always tend to run high, especially around the family and the home during a full moon. But if you stay focused, if you stay adaptable, open-minded, open-hearted, the changes that you do encounter should be positive ones. They should be supportive to help you release any baggage, any bad habits that you want to get rid of, and make way for financial gain, make way for new exciting opportunities as soon as we get through that little challenging, difficult period of change and transformation. So, again, my oil blend is the Reaper, and it's full of very grounding, earthy scents in honor of Virgo, but also some spiritually supportive scents in honor of our Pisces sun. And I will briefly, I'll touch on some of them, but again, they are available for purchase. And again, where are we? The Reaper. Of course, spiritually grounding, earthy scents such as angelica root, frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood. Also, Palo Santo is a very, very spiritual scent. We have some valerian in there. And then some emotionally supportive scents. Helichrysum is, again, is one of those, but we have eucalyptus, we have petitgrain, rosemary, thyme, clove, and hyssop. These really blend well together to make a very kind of spiritual, earthy, grounding scent, but it's going to feel supportive as you go through emotions regarding the changes that you're going to be facing over the next few days or a couple of weeks up until the Pisces new moon. So until next time, guys, namaste. Don't forget to charge your crystals under that full moon. I can't wait. I'm so excited to use my new charging plate that Steve made for me for my birthday. This is the first full moon since my birthday, so I get to use the plate that he made for me and put all of my crystals out under that full moon to recharge them so that they are able to do their job over the coming month. If I sage anything, it might be just my puppy after his surgery, just so that it helps him heal more quickly and it, takes away any pain that he might be feeling. But other than that, I, again, usually save my saging for the new moon. And again, any questions, any comments, please feel free to contact me. Have a great full moon. Be ready for change. Be adaptable, but stay open and loving, and better things are coming, guys. I promise. All right, till next time. Blessed be.